Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also activate the bell next to the subscribe button if you wish to receive notifications about the content that I put up daily, your daily dose of fun, cool decks, fun decks, interesting decks, and also competitive ones, plus you'll never miss a chance to comment on my videos and let me know what your impression is, and maybe, I don't know, suggest some new stuff, because I kind of like and use subscribers' suggestions. Most of the decks that I played were pretty fun, except when they were not fun, and then I provided constructive feedback, and I like to help you guys, help the community get better. So if you guys submit a deck to me, I will take a look at it, and I'll tell you my impression. I will play with it a couple of matches and see how the deck feels, and I'll recommend improvements or some other stuff that may help you get the deck better, or help you wield it and pilot it at best. So don't forget, I also have the community tab on the channel. Switch to the community tab. There's a thread there with all the a thread of decks. Basically, if you'd like for a deck to be showcased, or anything, you have an idea, just leave a comment there and I'll take a look at it. Just for tracking purposes, because a lot of comments are being dropped on the videos, and given the fact that there's so much stuff to go through, and I only have a limited amount of time per day to film stuff and to take in your inputs, I kind of seem to lose track sometimes and forget about them. So remember, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. So today we are taking a look at Nijjaro's Time to Fight 2.0. It's based off an old deck of Charmers. Now, Charmers had Time to Fight, and I believe it was a Crusader. Now, this has been switched to Archer, and we've updated it. Actually, Njjaro updated it to be consistent with the new expansion Alliance War. And we've got North Firebrands, Bandari, Opportunist, some items, Cloak Dagger, Shadow Shift, Afflicted Elite, Embassy Disguise, Orc Clan Captain, Corner Club Gambler to draw more stuff, Fighters Guild Berserker. Now, this baby right here, this is a beast. We've got enough actions, we've got enough items, so we can trigger it whenever we want, and by triggering it, we deal 2 damage to the opponent. Also has a good stat of 4 damage for 3 cost, a bit bad on the HP side, just 2 HP, so it can be removed easily. Lalo Sharpshooter the Silence to get rid of guards, because we have a lot of North Firebrands coming and a lot of charged creatures that are coming, so we need to have at least 1 lane clear in order to do our stuff. Northwind Outposts, Raiding Party, generate more North Firebrands. Shield Breaker, get rid of more guards. Candleheart Brawler, this is charge guard, excellent. Earthbolt Spinner, more silence, and also a good body. Although it's a 4-cost 3/2, easily removable, it's a good body. Market Bannerman, guess what? More North Firebrands. Spoils of War, believe me, once you start attacking with all those North Firebrands and all those Bandari Opportunists and all the charge stuff, Spoils of War will be pretty much free. Triumphant Jarl, because it's an aggro deck, you tend to hit face as much as possible, so it's most likely that you'll have more HP at your opponent at any given time, and you can drop Triumphant Jarl, get 2 cards, and continue the pounding next turn. As a first impression, I've tested it a couple of times. It performs quite well. It's pretty fun to play and to pilot. The only thing that I think has a drawback against drain decks and control decks, and decks that usually like to spawn a lot of guards. So if there are a lot of guards, you're kind of dead in the water. You have some silences and shield breaker, but you know, if you draw them, okay, but if you don't, then it's bye-bye. So let's hop on to some gameplay and show you guys how the deck behaves. So, first game. Ooh, and we're playing against a Dagoth deck. Khajiit guest. Now, don't be fooled by Khajiit guests or some other guest, Nord guests or whatever. There's a guy on ladder. I believe he's in like top 100, and he's, I believe, Khajiit deck or Khajiit guest or Nord guest or Breton guest. Like he plays pretty good. I don't understand why he'd not create an account. Maybe he's a smurf, like an alternate account of somebody who's really experienced, and he's just making fun of everybody. Back to our stuff. We're hoping to deal some damage here before Hand of Dagoth comes in. Doomfang ally. Most likely that Cornucop Gambler will die. That's okay. Dealt 2 damage. Actually, I dealt 6 damage this turn. If Doomfang ally trades in, it's perfectly fine. I can drop Market Bannerman next turn. Although, if I drop that, I won't benefit from the expertise on Fighters Guild Berserker. Oh, shackled. Shackled. Yeah, so we'll need to... Got 5 magic. Oh, that's perfect. And we'll benefit from Fighters Guild Berserker expertise as well. I'll play Bandari Opportunist, then I'll play Halal Sharpshooter to silence, actually to destroy the Shrieking Harpy, and then I will Shadow Shift my Sharpshooter into the Shadow Lane. And then I have to find a way to deal enough damage to start drawing, actually to start playing the Spoils of War, running a bit out of cards. Afflicted the Lid. I think I can play Afflicted the Lid with 3 face huggers in the Shadow Lane. With Afflicted the Lid, my Spoils of War will be 1 cost. Although I'd like to drop Market Bannerman as well. I can also drop the Jarl. That's a big thing that just dropped in the Shadow Lane, but most likely it'll trade with my stuff. Okay. What should we do? Let's go with the North Hybrand. It's 1 more damage. Market Bannerman. Replace the North Hybrand. Spoils of War. Excellent, 2 more damage from expertise. I'm fairly confident that my opponent will trade into the Fighters Guild Berserker with the Blood Dragon. And if no guard shows up in the Shadow Lane, then I have a clear path. Oops, Camelon Hero. Ah, don't worry. I've got Shield Breaker. There's 1 more guard, probably. Ash Berserker. Ooh. I think I even have lethal. That's 6 damage. No, 2 Node Fibers. Yeah. And I have lethal. Game is over. I'll just drop an Afflicted Lid. So yeah. The games end pretty fast, and it's pretty fun to do all those charges. Let's play 1 more. And game number 2 And we're playing against the Ilalu. Now, this would be interesting to see how, if we get a win condition, because I think this deck, if it doesn't draw properly, it's pretty much dead to an aggressive deck that is more faster and can summon bigger stuff on each turn. Why is that? Well, you've got only flimsy attack creatures, like one attack, and only a couple of them have bigger stats. It's time to fight, after all. It's the army of Nord Fibrans, ready to go, ready to charge. Okay, I'm guessing that my opponent is probably going to play next turn Lalu Oathman. Lucky me, I drew all 3 corner gamblers in the first 2 turns. Well, I got rid of one, so depends on what we get next. Maybe I'll play the second one. Vanguard. Oh, wow. 2 silencers off the bat. Oh, I'll hit for 4, and I will play a silencer. Earthbone Spinner, destroy Vanguard. No more 5/5 creatures for you, at least not now. Eastmarch Crusader. I have a feeling my opponent is about to play Divine Fervor. We've got quite the card amount in our hand. Let's drop Orc Clan Captain. I could play Embassy Disguise or pop our last ring charge and Raiding Party. More Nord Fibrans in hand. Let's benefit at least from the Orc Clan Captain while we'll still have it on board, because it could die. What's going on? Oh, look! Oh! Gico Stradamus! I have a prophecy. It came true. Divine Fervor on the board. We can't remove it. Don't have any support removals. But I think we have lethal. Let's see now. Do we have lethal? 5. 5, that's... we have lethal. But in case we get a prophecy... a prophecy of Cloudrest Illusionist, then everything goes bad. We got one more charged creature. We will keep this in survival mode. Hit for face, and I've set up for an extent. Oh, look, there's a prophecy. If the Cloudrest Illusionist, no. Oh, even worse, a guard. So lethal could have been blocked. Good thing I didn't do it. I think it would have been blocked. Well, nonetheless, I still have win condition. My opponent is down to 6 HP. Probably no healing effects. At least if he's playing Golden Initiate, and that thing doesn't have charge, so I'm safe. And the game is over. Time to fight. Wins the day. Again. So kudos to Nijjaro for building this one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.